during the peak of COVID, probably March of last year to I want to say July. I think I took no days off. I think for 4 months straight, I streamed every single day. Um, so it definitely is true that people do like really stretch themselves very thin, streaming quite a bit. But it is important to note that that is a lifestyle. So it's like I'm taking my first vacation in like 2 years, basically. We have this article where it says Twitch live streamers say playing games is hard work. Okay, so we have this article. It's from yesterday, of course. And here's the article. So it says after 12 hours of playing, let me mute this. Sorry, let me mute the site. Let's go back. Okay, here we go. Okay. After 12 hours of playing and chatting about video games in front of an online audience, Jamie Browsen could barely move a muscle. I woke up the next day with no voice, puffy eyes, and my whole body was sore, said the 29-year-old who was trying to grow her fan base last year as a live streamer on the popular app and website Twitch Interactive. She now limits her 4 broadcasts a week to no more than 6 hours each. What might seem like a dream job for some, getting paid to entertain strangers by playing video games or doing just about anything else while people watch on a live stream, isn't as easy as it looks. This is not an ad. No, this is not an ad. No. Many streamers say they work when they're sick, rarely taking time off, avoid eating on camera, and limit bathroom breaks for fear of losing followers. When they're not live, they're often trying to negotiate deals to feature companies' products during their broadcasts as a way to bolster their incomes. I wouldn't want to do anything else, but there's more work that goes into it than people might know or see, said Miss Browsen, who lives outside of Chicago and streams under the pseudonym Jambo. Avoid eating on camera. Like I said, I actually don't really eat much on camera myself, but just for that, here's a big bite. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. Twitch, a unit of Amazon.com Inc., is best known for live broadcasts of video game play, but it also features musical performances, talk shows, sports, and more. A recent leak of pay data revealed that the overwhelming majority of Twitch broadcasters receive annual payouts directly from the platform that are far less than the US median household income of $67,521. The platform paid its more than 7 million streamers $889 million this year through September, half of which went to the top 1% according to the data. Before the leak, the gap was unknown because Twitch and its main rivals, YouTube, a unit of Alphabet Inc.'s Google, and Facebook Inc., don't disclose live streamer pay. I've never missed a stream, and I won't vacation for more than 2 days at a time, said Paul Petrosky, a 50-year-old musician in Pittsburgh who uses an analog camera to live stream himself singing on Twitch about random topics like water heaters and peanut butter. Streaming under the stage name Weird Paul, he also reads from his childhood journals and shows photos and videos of his youth. All right. So this is one point that I would make about this article, is that it's actually true. Like I myself, I've taken a couple times off where it's been like 4 or 5 days. But I actually very rarely take more than like 2 days off. This is pretty universal across the board in terms of streamers. This guy looks like a Gadmator plus 15 years in a wig. Oh my god. I actually can see it. You're not wrong. Actually. You're not wrong. This totally could be a Gadmator, right? Plus 15 years with a wig. I agree. That's so bad. All right. Last month, Mr. Petrosky said he made around $1,200 from Twitch, down from a peak in May of roughly $3,000. A change he attributes to the easing of social distancing restrictions as COVID-19 vaccines rolled out. Soon as summer hit, things started to nosedive for me, he said. That's actually pretty true for everybody. All right. Fans pay from around $5 to $25 a month to subscribe to a Twitch channel. Streamer gets a cut from the platform. Streamers can also make money when viewers send them digital rewards that can be converted into cash. All right. Your income is based on the generosity of anyone who watches your stream, said Chris Carr, 32, a part-time Twitch streamer in Lexington, Kentucky, who calls himself That Nerd Chris and mostly plays Fortnite during his broadcast. Mr. Carr used to stream as often as 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. But 2 years ago, he reached a breaking point. I got these really bad back problems and I put on so much weight, he said. He now streams just a handful of hours a week and earns the bulk of his income by creating edited content for ByteDance Limited, TikTok, and other social media. Crucially, there's no way to edit out a mistake during a live stream. I turn into a ball of anxiety every night before my show, said Erica Bozeman of Los Angeles, who is 29 and discusses true crime stories for 4 hours on Monday nights on Twitch, and it's just popular, just chatting category. All right. Miss Bozeman, who's black, said she has received racist taunts in the chat box where viewers type out messages and has been harassed by overly affectionate fans. It's hard to talk about because you don't want to give those people power, she said. You have to accept that you no longer have control of your image. A Twitch spokeswoman said the company prioritizes the safety and mental health of its streamers and that harassment is prohibited by its community guidelines. She said Twitch offers resources and workshops to help streamers deal with issues such as burnout, boundary setting, and other pressures that come with a career in online content creation. I'm kind of skeptical of that. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit skeptical. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical of that. Miss Bozeman, who calls herself Big Boss on Twitch, said she receives payouts from the platform that average between $5,000 and $8,000 a month. She also generates income from posting content on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and pays 7 people an hourly wage to help her with research, editing, and administrative tasks. Miss Brosnan, the Chicago area streamer known as Jambo, isn't an expert gamer. I'm not very good at video games, and I'll be the first to say it, but that's part of the fun, she said. We get to laugh at the things I mess up. She has also embarrassed herself on a few occasions. Once she tried stepping away from her camera while still tethered to her headset, falling flat on her back. Another time she unknowingly went live and around 40 viewers saw her scarfing down a meal from Taco Bell. See, the cardinal sin, you guys, you cannot eat on stream. That's the cardinal sin. You cannot eat on stream. Cardinal sin. Oh, by the way, this picture is pretty good. This person has the same Go XLR. Nice. All right. Let's keep going. Miss Brosnan thinks her quirky personality and outspokenness about living with diabetes and depression is what keeps people coming back to see her stream for up to 6 hours at a time, 4 days a week. Her parents occasionally join her stream and text chat on screen with her viewers, who refer to them affectionately as Mama Jambo and Jambo Daddy-O. I'm like a little celebrity on her channel, said her 64-year-old mother, Denise Dalio. Now almost 5 hours into live streaming on Twitch, Miss Brosnan is in a groove. Last year, she made just shy of $80,000 pre-tax and was able to pay off $26,000 in debt. She spends about $7,000 annually on health insurance and has invested more than $5,000 in high-quality streaming equipment. Even though it can be difficult at times, I plan on sticking with it for the foreseeable future, she said. All right. Yeah, so what I would say is just because people are asking me about this, I would say there are a couple things that are really important. The first thing that's really important to note about this article is that it's very true that people do not take a lot of time off. Like, for example, during the peak of COVID, probably March of last year to I want to say July, I think I took no days off. I think for 4 months straight I streamed every single day. So it definitely is true that people do like really stretch themselves very thin streaming quite a bit. But it is important to note that is a lifestyle. So it's like I'm taking my first vacation in like 2 years, basically. Not 2 years, well, almost 2 years. So that's kind of the point that I would say is that in general it's a lot.